Hi, everybody. Welcome. It's Thursday night. Time to draw. Um, we have one panelist with us, and maybe we'll have a couple more. We're
Oh yeah.
expecting a couple more. Um, for those of you who don't know, Visual Arts Passage, we are a mentorship, an online mentorship program that helps people develop careers in illustration and as gallery artists. And this last week in class, we had one of our panelists, Charlie, was in there as a guest speaker. It was absolutely fabulous. He delivered an amazing presentation. If you don't know anything about us, check us out. But we are the ones that bring you Drawing Hive. And tonight, to be topical, the beautiful game. Um, we're going to be drawing some soccer players, which I think is very fitting. It's been a week of soccer everywhere that I turn in Kansas City, being
Hmm.
one of the host towns. And so I am going to just show you the four um,
There we go.
players, the shots that we chose. We're going to be doing three 20 or two 20-minute poses and one 40-minute pose like we always do. We got four references. Here's number one. We got Pedro here. Paul, it's unbelievable photograph.
Yeah.
I love this.
That's a great photo.
And then this guy scored a
I
few
switched
goals
out
the
because he
other
got
night.
the hat trick. You,
Yeah,
John, you
yeah.
you chose something else, and I was like, I got to do the hat trick image. So
Well, yeah,
yeah.
but I had another one that was a portrait, but that
Ah,
was
yeah,
yeah.
yeah,
That's okay. Um, and so I think we have one Spanish, two French. Here's the third French player, Killian,
yeah.
and great action shot. Choose what you want to draw.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be doing a portrait and be trying to, and hope you'll draw along with us and post.
Yeah.
And I'm ready to go.
Yeah, please draw along with us. I'm gonna add an exception for people. If you're from another country and you want to draw somebody from your team, knock yourself out.
I don't know about that.
Special night. A special night. You have to be from another country. You cannot be from the States. And because states where you have to draw what we draw. That's the rule. Iron Fist. We got
uh,
Cassandra. Wait, don't worry, everybody. Relax. Cassandra. Text everybody that left if you can. That Cassandra is back.
Sorry,
Don't
I was
worry.
running late.
Not everybody that ditched early.
yeah.
Let them know. Yeah.
No,
Oh,
she's
I
actually here.
Oh wow,
Come
Cassandra.
back.
Cassandra.
which
Is
sorry,
this going to be normal for episode 300 and on? So no, I'm just kidding.
I was I took my kids to the pool and we like ran back and we're trying to eat and then get in
Amazing.
here.
That is incredibly nice of you to create any level of stress to arrive at Drawing Hive. Thank you. Yeah, we got a good panel tonight. This is going to be a fun one. Charlie, I actually went to your website because I was like, ooh, I'm going to get a Charlie soccer drawing. And have you drawn soccer much?
I know I haven't actually. I was
I
really
was I was I
excited
was
that
looking for it, and I was like, ooh, we might be. This might be the the sin like your first
yes, it
soccer
is.
piece. I was excited.
It, I've had this ambition that I was gonna draw a bunch of them before the World Cup, and then it just how things go, and
Yeah.
that didn't happen. So now
Uh huh.
I can start now.
Oh hell yeah, we got somebody from Argentina here, so they're already set.
Neat.
Ooh, that's
Who's
nice.
been
Very
let us know in the chat which games have you been watching if you did or matches. I'm sorry. I'm trying so hard.
Well, Timmy and I have been hanging out with Messi all week, so
Oh yeah. Hey,
he's
you know
here in
what's
Kansas
funny?
City.
What's funny? So yeah, well, yeah, I was talking with Messi the other night actually. It's funny you mentioned that, John.
Casually.
No.
He's a very approachable guy. I mean, I don't
Oh
see
yeah, super.
what the
Yeah,
big
you'd
deal
never
is.
know. Yeah, he's 5'5".
Yeah.
Love it.
really.
Real short. No, I don't
Yep.
know.
Oh, okay.
No, he
I
is.
He's
believe it
taller
even
than
said
that.
Yay,
so.
short people. I'm short.
Yeah.
He's taller than that, but not much.
Yeah, I picked him up. um, no, it's John. It's funny you mentioned that because I go to this park and I run in the morning there sometimes, and it's Meadowbrook Park in Kansas City, and it's a really posh,
Where
bougie
they're
kind of
staying.
park, and England is staying there, and so they've and there's a coffee shop there. So my routine was I would go on a run and then I have a coffee, and then one morning I got there and they were setting up concrete barriers and paparazzi screens, and
Oh
like literally
wow.
they were like, you can't come here anymore. And I was like, not a big fan of the World Cup anymore. But yeah, no, I am. I'm a big fan of it. It's fun. But yeah, nice. Have you guys watched any matches? In the chat, let us know if you've watched any matches. We'll get into art talk soon. But this is exciting. Exciting time. We haven't really talked about.
We held off on sports for a long time.
Yeah,
So
so this is kind of,
Yeah.
John, I know it's not your sport of choice, but you get some sport talk. I'm surprised Dale's not here.
they both my well, uh, I've had one fairly serious child, serious with soccer, but two
Yeah.
others that played. So we kind of were a soccer family for a while.
Oh, nice. Yeah, everybody kind of was for, well, I mean, more so now than ever. But I grew up in a soccer house. I
We
was joking about like, I remember we had this big game. It was like it was an important match, and this is back in the '90s where we all got in the van. My mom was supposed to carpool like four kids on the team to the game, and we left. We printed out the map quest
Huh.
because that's what you did back then,
Yep.
and we just could never find the place.
Oh no.
And so we just,
You guys good for
Was
ice
your
cream?
yeah, it was literally just like, um, yeah, yeah.
was your
So,
team panicking
yeah, no,
where
I
you
mean,
were?
it was one of those things where you didn't find out what happened until like, the next day, Charlie.
Oh yeah, that's
You know what I
right.
mean?
There's
Yeah.
no cell
Because,
phone
you get
call
home
and
and then it's later and
yeah.
you're like, well, it's too late to call and see like if the game got forfeited or whatnot. But yeah. But
But
yeah,
we were okay back then without we didn't need to
we
always
just
know,
kind of
right?
lived with it.
Yeah, we were like, okay, I guess I'll find out tomorrow. I don't need to
Sometimes
know this
these
tonight.
things happen. Yeah.
Yeah. And
Cassandra,
yeah, and
thanks
if
for,
people didn't
Mhm.
know, I mean, it could have
yeah,
been
thank you.
anything. You could have, yeah.
I bet it's never happened to Cassandra.
Oh,
What? Getting lost? Oh my gosh, I have a horrible sense of direction.
um,
Absolutely horrible.
John, I bet people would love to see what you're working on. I just want to encourage anybody who's joining for the first time. This is a two-part thing. First off, the most important thing is that you draw along. Second off, please ask questions. This is kind of like a podcast meets a drawing setup, a drawing group. And so please, please, please ask questions. We will definitely, we're here for 2 hours, so we're going to dive into stuff. It's going to be fun. But we also enjoy a nice little hang. What is everybody working with tonight?
I'm working with pencil right now, but I have some charcoal powder that I want to see what it does
Ooh,
in a little
that'll be
bit.
Ooh.
fun.
Yeah, I don't know what it. I saw again. I see people do stuff on YouTube, and then I have to go and get that and try it. So
Uh huh.
we'll see. They were doing really cool things with like just kind of letting the powder kind of go all over. I don't know if I can do that, but we'll find out soon.
Are you going to use this little pan, like, is it like a pan of it, and you have that triangle with the foam to use? I've seen Dale use.
Oh, I did. Oh yeah, I've seen that too. I don't have one of those, but I just have like it's. I'll show this. It's like a charcoal powder, and I was just taking it with a brush.
Oh, that's cool.
Like just so it's just like a powder in a
I love that it's
container.
like a peanut butter kind of jar
Yeah,
of
like
charcoal.
you might think this is something you can eat if you didn't look closely. Yeah, the branding is very like
Yeah.
kid. Like, yeah, just have a bite.
Like, don't put
Uh,
it on the same shelf as your peanut butter. I feel like
yeah,
trouble will occur.
that's it already. A good start.
I'm back with grabby markers this week. I'll get back to doing another monotype, but because I was running so late, I just had to grab what was here. John, what are you working with?
I'm drawing with a pencil right now, I have to I started a little bit early, but I'm trying to hold my arm up. I got a really messed up found out it's not a shoulder. I tore my bicep muscle.
Oh,
Oh,
And
wow.
so do you need like physical rehab for like what do you do with the torn bicep?
not much.
But how are you? Is it the bicep that you're drawing with?
Yeah,
Oh wow. Okay, so
Wow.
I have my
And you
this
haven't
this
played
hand,
tennis?
what an
this whole
alpha.
this,
Well, first off, what an alpha
okay,
injury, John.
hold on. I'll show you exactly what I'm doing.
Oh, that's great looking right there.
Oh,
Yeah.
hold on.
Sassy says she's inspired by your markers,
Okay,
Cassandra.
okay. So
Oh, awesome. Thank you.
Oh, so this is your system, John. I'm gonna spotlight you.
here's my
Sorry.
system.
Yeah.
I turned my chair to the side and I got my arm
Yeah.
up here and I'm supporting my arm and I'm just drawing with my
Is that
pencil with my
exhausting?
it's not exhausting, but it's hard to draw this way. I mean, it's really confining.
John, I wish I could
Uh,
zoom in. You've got a great bicep.
no, I don't.
It looks great. I
It
don't know
looks
what you're talking
impressive
about.
here.
Yeah.
I think this is just
Don't let it kid you. It's
it's
not
like
working.
Drawing Hive Gun Show today with
It is.
starring John English.
Yeah. Yeah. I like
Yeah,
it.
well, you know what?
Great vascularity. Yeah.
Yeah, well, it's not working right.
Well, yeah, that's tough.
I'll get it.
Cassandra, grabby marker train
Oh
as
yeah.
usual.
Yeah.
Right on.
On stone paper, which for me is my favorite combo. And I think that's the weird thing.
Sure.
It acts differently on regular paper, but I think it would be similar on vellum if you want to. I should try vellum and see if it's similar. But
Is stone paper, is that like a type of journal? Is that
yeah, yeah, and it's literally just there's no wood in it. It is just made from
oh,
stones,
oh wow.
recycled stones.
I don't know about that. That sounds really
Yeah,
cool.
it's really cool. My husband found it, and so I'm on my second journal, like using it. I think it's just so fun to use, but it reacts differently.
Okay. The marker, the paint
Hmm.
does, and I know I've asked this before, but you said grabby markers?
Yeah,
Is that also the name brand? Because I actually been wanting to try those out too.
yeah, yeah. It's the brand name. If you use lowercase Cassandra 15, you can get a 15% discount
Oh,
off.
sweet. I like it.
Because I
I will do
love them.
that.
I use them nonstop.
Yeah.
So like they sent me the first ones for free, and
Yeah.
then I was just like, hey, I've been mentioning them and other people like them, and I just want everyone to get a discount. If I get a discount, I want other people to get a discount. So yeah.
Yeah. I'll drop a link. I'll drop. You know what I'm even gonna do? Even though people can so easily just Google this, I'm gonna drop a link in the chat to the Grabby official site.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah. And
But
they want to
they're
know where the stone paper is from too.
oh, it's Cursed. Karst.
Okay, nice.
Um, yeah, they don't send me stuff for free, but I absolutely
No,
love them.
they don't. This episode's brought to you by DraftKings. We just, oh yeah, we would sell out so fast.
But I mean, like, look, this is like all my markers
Yeah.
here. I can go back to front and it all works. Like, it's cool. Oh, I missed a
Oh,
page.
that's awesome.
I'll have to use that. But like, it doesn't bleed through. So yeah, they have my recommendation. I love this.
As a
So
person that knows
awesome
quite a bit
looking
about
book.
sealing, I actually was watching a local, kind of like a local story on Instagram of like some really nice murals in our town in the Crossroads district, and they were able to power wash graffiti off of them. And I was like kind of blown away. I wanted to know more about like what type of sealant you would use to preserve a mural from graffiti. That just sounded like, I don't know.
Oh, I didn't even know you could.
Cassandra, I'll send you the video. It was crazy the way this
I'm,
guy was removing the graffiti off of this mural. I couldn't believe it, and it was like too smooth almost. Like it looked fake.
Oh,
Like it was like You know when you see somebody like power wash a deck and you're like, "Can I do that for a bit? That looks awesome." Like,
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
you
yeah.
know, like yeah,
I
it
know
looks like
exactly what
that.
you're
It
talking
looks
about.
like he's like it looks like he's doing a commercial for power washing. Like yeah.
It was like a guy's videos, and all he does is like clean up people's lawns. Like he power sprays grass off sidewalks, and it was just like
Yeah.
enthralling.
I
Yeah,
think
my
I may
yard.
have watched those exact videos because
Have
I,
you seen the guy that like he like goes and cleans up bad yards?
Yes, 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 that guy,
yeah,
that guy.
I think
is he
there are a
like,
couple guys, but I follow the guy who's in Missouri. Do you
Oh, I
there's
yeah.
always
it
multiple.
might be I don't know if he's the guy. He got arrested for mowing an old lady's yard who was unable to walk.
Yeah. Yeah,
Okay,
He
yeah,
that
has
he
to
that
get
guy.
guy's in
arrested.
Missouri.
Yeah.
He's awesome.
Oh, I didn't know he was from Missouri.
Yeah, my friend told me about him, and I was like, "What? He got arrested?" And they were like, "Yeah, she was fined by the state or by the city, and he mowed the yard." And they were like, um, "She has to hire a company that is approved by the city." And he was just like, I just drove by and I just decided to mow it." And they're like, "Well, you can't do this," and they
You can't
arrested him.
help somebody
And
with
they
a.
arrested him.
Whoa. They
Um,
arrested. So he like
yeah,
had to go to jail for that, or like to
He
the
I
got
don't know what
station
arrested for
maybe.
happened. I
being
just
a
know he got
good
arrested.
person.
Yeah, he's
Wow,
always
that's
filming, so they
awful.
filmed him get arrested, and then, um, and like right now, my strategy with my yard is that an influencer comes by and is like, "I bet I could get a lot of views if I cleaned up this yard," and
It's
this is
good,
what I'm
good
working on right
strategy.
now.
I
Yeah,
might try that too.
yeah, yeah.
That's a
Try
great.
it.
This is good advice.
Yeah, right. This is
I
great.
like it.
Hey, little life hack. um,
You can do all
because
kinds of things if you
I
just wait for an
misled people,
influencer to do
Cassandra.
it for you.
People think now that you are a muralist. I was asking Cassandra because she's really good when
Oh,
it
I
comes
was for
to.
a bit though.
Oh, oh yeah, you were. I
I did
forgot.
murals for Trader Joe's for a long time. That's kind of how I started out of art school.
Interior.
Yeah, but I also did some in some parking garages too.
Oh, cool. So yeah, so parking garage, you got to treat that like exterior, like
Yeah,
full stop,
yeah.
right?
Mm-hmm. But like it wasn't an independent business. It was like an in-house job. I think honestly the
Uh,
company has changed a bunch and the artist positions aren't the way they used to be. But
okay.
it's still a great company. But yeah, I just did murals for Trader Joe's and just kind of learned how to do it by the seat of the pants. And the other murals I did outside of it were just like a lot of nursery murals, freelance stuff.
Yeah.
But
Um,
that was all before like getting into the gallery work.
would you ever have you ever had the opportunity or thought about like revisiting murals?
Uh, like I'm open to the right project, but I feel like it's tough work and it's always weather dependent if it's outside. So,
Yeah.
yeah, I feel like it's got to be the right project. Probably highlighting some sort of endangered species, and then I'll be like, all right, I'm there.
Did you all hear about the whale mural in Dallas?
Yes. Oh
What are your
my
The
thoughts on
new
God.
that?
one?
This is definitely this is a dun, 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 dun. This is an action news segment. Everybody, we're just not doing it proper. But what do you guys think?
I feel like
First, I should probably tell people like somebody who doesn't know, right?
yeah, fill them
Yeah,
The
in.
artist is
Yeah.
Michael Wheeling.
Michael
Yeah.
Whelan, and they I'll pull up the whole thing. You guys talk amongst yourselves while I get all the info.
Should
I
we
shouldn't have
talk
presented
about
it. I shouldn't have.
Raylan and his work?
Yeah, feel free to talk about the artist. I'll get the story while you do
I
that.
knew the artist as an illustrator.
Oh, did you
Oh,
really?
really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I love his mural work. He did a lot of murals that was highlighting kind of ocean conservation and stuff. But this one was done back in 1999 and beloved in Houston.
Yeah, and do you know if they since it's from 1999, so it's 27 years old, do they how do they maintain the like just like UV damage alone? How do they maintain it? Do they send in crews to maintaining a mural? To me sounds like a really complicated and kind of like
Yeah, because
overwhelming
the
task.
mural honestly looked in fantastic condition. And it
That's what I'm
was,
saying. I'm shocked to hear it was from 1999.
yeah. I mean, there must be people that are touching it up and it's probably properly sealed. And
Yeah. Touch ups are that's interesting. Yeah.
yeah.
So
Oh
for those who
yeah.
don't know, it was a here I should share the shot because it just will tell the story on its own. That's what I was supposed to do while you guys were talking about it. Here we go. Um, this beautiful, three-sided mural was painted over for
Or
with a.
two-sided.
I thought it was three. I thought it was
Is
all
it three?
three.
I thought it was
I
that face
I'm
and
under
this
the
side.
impression it's all three sides. I'm pretty sure.
Oh, okay,
I've
cool.
seen. I swear I saw three sides on
You
it,
are
but
probably accurate on that.
someone in the chat tell me if I'm wrong. They painted over it. Covered roughly 17,000 square feet. That's like whoa.
It's huge.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
um the the whales were life size. That's how big that, and there was like four whales in that
Mhm.
mural. And so like the city of Houston did not agree with it being painted over, but it's private property. It's a privately owned building.
Yeah.
So FIFA reached out to the privately owned building, and I think it recently changed hands. So even they weren't quite sure what they was being asked to paint over.
Okay.
And so it just sounds like it was a total kind of mess up. And I don't think FIFA understood how important the mural was. And it's
Oh
something.
wow. FIFA didn't spend time to learn about
No.
the people that they're invading. That's shocking.
Yeah, yeah.
Wow. Wow. FIFA was the jerk in this story.
And then the
Yeah.
artist, Wayland,
Yeah.
he was not contacted and he didn't even
Yeah.
know until it was fully painted over and somebody sent him a photo and they said, "Did you even know?" And
Okay.
so it
Wow.
was just
That would be to get that photo.
yeah.
That would be haunting.
Oh my
You'd be
gosh,
Yeah.
like,
yeah.
is
That
this
would
a
be
hoax?
heartbreaking.
Well, and also his
Yeah.
work is worth a lot of money. That mural like is worth money.
I
It's
would guess
really
that it's worth
important.
more than whatever FIFA paid the new owners of that building.
Yeah,
But yeah,
yeah. So it's
yeah.
kind of a
So, so the artist is suing FIFA, which is exciting. He's seeking at least $25 million in damages.
Wow.
Um, uh, and they said they hastily and irrevocably destroyed a civic landmark, which I do think speed should always be an indicator of was this was this nefarious,
yeah.
because they
That they try to
clearly
get
were
rid
like
of it quickly.
it indicates what you're doing is wrong, you know,
Hmm.
or like
Yeah.
that it's against the rules. What's interesting and what I would like to learn more about is the law or the I'm trying to dig it up right now because I just like scrolled right past it. Um, there's a federal law that um, this this suit is going to be referencing. Um, it's a 19 federal law passed to protect visual artists from destruction of publicly displayed works. So if anybody wants to dig that up, send it to me in the chat. I'd love to learn more about that because that's pretty cool. That's pretty
Yeah.
interesting. Um,
Um, we have someone kind of new I'm seeing in the chat,
yeah,
just breaking down how we work, and I just wanted to explain real quick if you don't mind.
yeah, please.
Like, one, we're so happy you're here. Welcome. So we have reference every week. There's four pictures, and what we do, you can pick. We kind of time things for three images, so you can pick three or you can do all four. But we do a 20-minute pose, and then a 20-minute pose, and then a 40-minute pose, or you can spend the whole time working on one, whatever you want to do. But if you're new to drawing and trying things out, we recommend just trying to do all of them. Several of us have been drawing with this group for years, so often we focus on one, but I used to do all of them, and now I'm lazier and focus on one.
You're not lazier. You're the black belt. You've been here. You've been here a long time. We
Um,
got a lot of purple belts. We got a lot of black belts in the audience too.
yeah, yeah, it's
Yeah.
pretty amazing. And so you can use whatever material you want. We love to play and switch things up. What we're using, and so that's why we're always talking about what material we're working with. But it's all about practice. You can see what pictures we're working from based on the link that we have, and you can kind of play and follow along and choose one we're working on, or do them in the exact order they're laid out on the website. But it's just all about practice. And so we always talk about like I like to look at the shape first and get that established, and then and keep details simplified and build the details as I go along. And you
Mhm.
can see, like Charlie worked very similarly, John works similarly, and so we start with that and then we build, and that's kind of a way that we start off. So if, like, ask questions if there's more that's confusing, but like any material is fine. Like I did sidewalk chalk like years ago on brown paper bags because that's what was nearby when I started. It's like whatever you want to use.
Awesome. Yeah, sorry. When you show up, well, it's tough because we always do that at the top, and I know that Zoom can let people in later, so they miss it. So it's helpful. Thank you.
Yeah.
Oh, Charlie, it's awesome.
Yeah, that looks great.
Oh,
You got the
thank you.
action well.
Thank you. The charcoal is kind of liking the charcoal.
Um,
I think
Cassandra,
it's
to just go back to the mural thing, what's funny, or it's not fun. I mean, I hate that. It makes me really mad because if that had happened in Kansas City, I'd be furious.
Mm-hmm.
Because I already am kind of like, I love the World Cup and everything, but it's like one-off events for cities typically are not beneficial to the city. Like,
Right.
it can be,
Painting
but
over a mural
it,
that's been there for
yeah,
27 years for something that's
yeah,
going to be going on for 2 weeks.
yeah. It often,
yeah.
and the thing is I've been to Houston. They got a hell of a lot of buildings. you know, like it's fascinating that they chose that one, and it
Oh,
almost makes me think they chose it because it would become a headline.
oh, well, and then
Oh,
also
yeah.
what's wild is
Yeah.
across the street from that building is a blank white wall.
Okay.
A
I
huge
who
blank
wants to get on
white
the
wall.
conspiracy with me? Who's in it?
I
Let me know in the
I'm in
chat.
it.
That's why
I
I'm jumping on with you because, yeah, if
Okay.
you just turned around, you would see a huge wall that
Yeah.
looks of similar size that is white and blank.
They knew what they were doing. They knew first off, they know that they can probably go into a 20, like they know that the settlement of whatever the accusation is going to be manageable for them, you know?
Especially if it's like $2,000 a ticket.
Yeah.
yeah.
So,
That's hard to believe
yeah, I would be fired up.
that people have
All
Somebody
right.
deadlines
said
going for
tinfoil
this.
hat is officially on in
Hell yeah. Hell
Chicago.
yeah. Jacob, Jacob, let's get some tin. Let's get some of that tin foil out. I love it. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I don't like it. And at
I,
first, I didn't know like without any context,
Hmm.
because it is kind of funny because you'll look at the mob, and the mob of non-artists are kind of like they just don't. They don't. It's one of those things where you kind of have to learn a bit about it,
Hmm.
about the world of murals and the way in which that works, and then that like at what point does a thing become kind of the city's thing
Yeah.
versus like the person who owns the building. That's always a tricky thing. We have a building in Kansas City. It's called the Western Auto Building, and it has this like pretty incredible um, sign on it. Just as Western Auto, and it's been there my entire life. Most of my life, it's never been able to light up. Um, but like it's like a landmark, and it's like who
Right.
really owns it? And then when they relit it, it became this thing where it was like it was too financially overwhelming for the owner of the building to do it. And so then it
Hmm.
becomes this thing where it's like, well, we're sharing the city kind of starts to share the financial responsibility of maintaining it with the owner of that building. And it just gets this like thing where you're like, and then imagine like FIFA comes in
Well, also
and they're like, we need to put a FIFA sign here.
I wonder too about
yeah.
like if that building had been sold to like a new broker, like
Yeah.
often the murals are part of the contract, and with having Wayland's name connected, that does make the building worth more. So
Sure. So you're saying that in the contract of like the acquisition that it would be like your responsibility is to maintain this?
yeah,
Yeah.
often those murals of like what their rights are to the mural is
Yeah.
included in the contract. Like that's an important part of the sale of the building. So I would be
Yeah.
curious to know what that contract had said in it about Wayland's mural.
I wonder if it will be
I
I'm
don't know
assuming
what
the
it
lawsuit
said.
will be in America. I wonder if there will be a multi-country lawsuit.
I don't know.
Is that a dumb question? It seems kind of dumb. It was
No,
probably
because I
just going to
mean
be the
the
states.
organization is not FIFA's not within the US.
That's what I was thinking. I was thinking that maybe you sue them in like multiple, you know, I don't know.
It'll be interesting to see how that develops.
It's one of the juiciest action news stories we've had in a while.
Hmm.
Um, it's a fun one to talk about.
Well, if I remember Mark will, and he'll find a way to make a lot of money from it.
Hell yeah.
It seems like he does well.
Yeah,
Yeah.
good artist.
Mm-hmm.
I found it interesting that they would say, somebody told me this a long time ago. They said like if you're ever like bargaining for money or you're like seeking money for any reason, you know,
Mm-hmm.
don't ever give a range. You'll often see that. Like they're seeking between uh 10 and 20, or they're seeking at least, in this case they're seeking at least 25 million. And I always thought like, well, at least makes sense because you're saying this is the floor, this is the minimum that we are willing to accept. But the between, if you're ever like bidding something or something, don't ever say like, um, I'd be happy with, you know 2 to 5, whatever the number of commas or zeros after that, it's whatever. Because the truth is if I hear that, I just go, okay, two.
Go for
like
the lower.
like
Yeah.
immediately, you
Mm-hmm.
just
Mm-hmm.
immediately go, okay, two, because you
Yeah.
said two is okay. So
Yeah.
why
You
why would I give
Yeah.
five? You
Why,
know?
yeah,
totally.
why would I? Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
So
a good strategy for
someone
getting
told me that because I
jobs.
think I said it one time. I was like, I don't know, like between 3 and 5, and they were like, okay, well, three because that was stupid that you said that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I don't know. Do you guys ever have you guys ever worried about like thinking about strategy like that and or being better at it, or do you kind of
For
just say
bidding
like,
projects, you mean?
yeah, for projects, or do you kind of just say like, I just want to be good at what I do, which is art. It's like getting better at negotiating. Like, have you ever read a
I
book
mean,
about
that's
it,
part
or
of the business.
but like have you ever
Yeah.
like read a book about negotiation or like spent time like,
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah,
Well, because I feel like it's such a tough conversation. So learning good ways to communicate it well. I mean, just like having a contract. Like a contract is just like an agreement that's agreed upon and written down, and
mm-hmm,
so there's no confusion.
yeah,
So, like, what's the best way for good clarity? And what's a good way to, like, because it always feels so awkward, I think the more that you put yourself in front of it, the less awkward it becomes. And then the more I think you're respected and more
yeah,
likely to get what you hope for because you're speaking with confidence because you understand it. So if you don't
uh-huh,
understand it, I feel like you get taken advantage of.
yeah,
Yeah, I think that's a
absolutely,
good point. I think I wish I spent more time trying to be good at that part of the business too, because I think it makes a huge difference. I'm sure that having it was like why a lot of people like working with a rep because they're good at that part of it and they
Mhm.
know that side of it. But if you don't want to work with a rep or you can't find a rep, then it's really smart to spend time on it, treat it like part of your career.
Well, and also you
What
get
was it?
taken advantage for once, I hope, hopefully just once, and you realize like, wow, I just let them handle that and this is what happened. I don't like that. And so learning to pay attention and see can make a big difference.
Well, it's different now. I mean, um, because you communicate through through email or
Mhm.
text, and most of the negotiating that I did as an illustrator was over the phone, and so it was
Mhm.
your or face to face, and so it's a little bit different. I mean, because there's awkward pauses, there's all kinds of,
yeah.
how do
You
you
gotta
react
get
to it?
comfortable with an awkward pause.
Yeah,
You
and
gotta, if you can tolerate an awkward pause, you are an invincible.
Yeah.
yeah.
Truly, it's the most
No,
No,
powerful
no,
thing
it's
you can
so
do.
true. It's so
It's
true.
yeah,
It's
there's
the
some
death of like small business owners is like the way that they react to a small pause, which is they typically talk. Yeah.
the
there's a
key.
thing that's like that's the hardest thing to take. I don't know what the study was, but like that's one of the hardest things to to sit comfortably in. There's some study on interviews, and if like the
Uh-huh.
person being interviewed is just met with like a neutral expression, that
Oh,
they
yeah.
do far worse. But any reaction, even like a negative reaction, is better than just a blank stare during an
Oh,
interview.
yeah.
Well,
So,
Charlie, one of your heroes, Mr. Fuchs,
yeah.
was considered like a master negotiator as an illustrator.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he was a really shy guy and he never spoke. And so he would just be quiet and they would just keep raising the price. And
That's
he
amazing.
finally figured out that what was happening. And I guess a conversation between he and my father, it taught my dad how to negotiate as an illustrator. I thought that was a funny way to learn.
It's
That is
incredible.
funny.
The ability to be quiet in a meeting, ask more questions. If the you got to think at the end of like those like at a negotiation of any kind, like you have to ask yourself at the end of it, like what percentage of the conversation did I represent? And if it's anything more than 50%, you got taken. Like not
Mm.
good, not good. I mean, I'm generalizing. I mean, there are people that are like, wonderkins when it comes to like kind of like cultish followings. And like, you know what? If you've got that magical power, then you could talk all you want, you know?
Right, and get what you need.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
There's always going to be an exception, but we are moving on to the second image, people. So please draw and post your work. Post it to Discord. If you're not on our Discord server, I'm going to drop a link to it in the chat. It is the place to connect with our community and share your work. And honestly, I'm already looking at some of the art posted tonight. It's going to be a lot of fun. So
That's fantastic.
please join.
Can I say in terms of World Cup, it's been so funny to hear about the Scottish in Boston.
Oh, really? I haven't heard
Yeah.
about this at all. What's going
Oh,
on?
really? So there was a great story about a bunch of guys that support the Scottish team came over and they were all squeezed into an Airbnb and they got up at 6 a.m. and like they were like I think one or two started marching in front playing the bagpipes at like 6
Yeah,
a.m. And this neighbor was looking at this and he decided he would rather embrace it than
yeah.
be annoyed by it. So then he went out and enjoyed his coffee and just like cheered them on.
Oh, that's
So
fun.
they invited him over for like a morning beer and he's like, I have to work, but again, I don't want to miss this fun opportunity. So he
Yeah,
goes and has a beer with them and then he was like, okay, I can't have more because I've got to go to work. And so when he got home, they were like all prepping like to go to the game and stuff.
yeah,
So he was like, "Well, do you guys like sausages?" So then he grilled him up like a whole bunch of sausages. And then they all hung out and then they decided he's one of them. So
yeah,
like they face painted him and then they had somebody who couldn't make it pass their ticket
yeah.
to him and then he got to go with them like or he's getting to go with them to the game. And then there's more stories coming out of Boston like that they're out of beer. Like they're
Yeah.
like
I
the
did see that
bars.
the top
They're
headline as of
out
yesterday is
there.
are Scottish soccer fans drinking all of the beer in Boston?
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. And then like one
yeah.
local went into like I guess the equivalent of like an ABC store just to get water because it was there. And a
Mhm.
bunch of Scots were in there and they just booed him for just getting water. Like
Yeah,
just
apparently like
Oh my
half the
God.
bars in Boston are dry. That's hilarious.
yeah, but Boston's also like, it's wonderful to the economy and everybody's like in spite of all that, they're also being really nice and they're
Yeah,
not being crazy in spite of
that's
like
great.
all of the beer being consumed. And so Boston's like, all right, we're loving Scotland. Scotland's awesome.
Nice. Yeah, our thing is kind of like I think the Algerians have been very popular in Missouri.
That's fantastic. I love hearing the stories.
Yeah,
Also, I loved the videos where the Europeans were apologizing for judging our use of AC, and then they realized how hot and humid it is here. Um, and so
hmm
then they're like, we get it now. And so like, there's a whole lot more support for air conditioning.
yeah. You would think that the mortality rate in Europe would be convincing enough, but that's actually like a horrible thing there. But yeah,
But
um,
also, like in
yeah,
general, a lot of
yeah,
it
yeah,
doesn't get as hot, and then it's
uh-huh,
not humid like it is
yeah,
here.
yeah,
So
yeah.
they're
Sneaks up on them
realizing,
there, I guess. Yeah,
yeah, how different it is.
yeah, it's miserable. I want to live in a dry, hot climate. I am becoming kind of a lizard though as I get older. Starting to really love heat. Um, Fun. What have you guys any projects on the horizon you want to chat about? We can also jump into John, your educational segment, your book report.
Yeah, I can do the book report anytime because
Uh,
I'm dying here.
all right, let's do that then. Let's give you a little bicep rest for
Um,
your alpha energy, your alpha injury.
what one of the reasons it hurts so bad, I've been doing uh, a large painting and moving, and it just takes a lot of movement. And I painted all day yesterday and
Yeah.
a big part of today. And painting's hard.
Oh yeah.
It's physical.
Oh,
Uh, big paintings are very physical.
All right. Well, I'm gonna play you on whenever
All
you're
right,
ready,
give me
John.
some. Okay, I think I'm ready.
All right, let's do it. Here we go.
So I'm this is a two for one tonight, and I'm doing this because of topic. And a lot of it I'm doing this because of Charlie too.
mhm.
I think he's big fans of both of these artists, and I wanted it to be topical. I want it to be sports. And so there's some really great and sports artists that I've known that were kind of the generation before me. And I just think they're some of the best illustrators and best artists I know. And so the first one is this guy,
Yeah.
Art
Oh,
Pools.
awesome.
And you talk about good. His
Yeah,
Mm.
stuff is unbelievable.
man.
Bart's still alive, still working. He's mostly doing landscape work now. But he became very well known as he followed my dad. Followed my dad like 4 or 5 years after my father at Art Center, and he did a little bit of editorial work. My dad really was like the last of the the big editorial illustrators for women's magazine illustrators, where a lot of artists made a living. Bart did a little bit of that, but he did a lot of sports. He did a lot of book. He did a lot of advertising, and I just focused on some sports things. And so I know he did work for Time and Sports Illustrated a lot. He also did at the end. At the very beginning, he worked for Ladies Home Journals and McCall's, a lot of Golf Digest. He did a lot of stamps. He did a lot of poster work for the U.S. Olympics, multiple Olympics. Um, and he started towards the end, he started doing a lot of painting still lifes. I shouldn't say the end, I'll bring him up currently. A lot of still lifes and a lot of landscape. It's been about a year since I had a conversation with Bart, but Bart taught with me for 6 years straight and just wonderful guy. Really, really nice man.
So talented
Wow.
too.
That's incredible. John,
Love
does
those.
he work with, is it an oil technique like Burger
No,
King's,
these
or is
are,
it
well, it
various?
started out as Doc Martin dies, and then he moved to watercolor. He did a lot of
Hmm,
watercolor work, a lot of illustration work that was watercolor. Um, and then went on to oils.
okay.
Wow.
Oh, I love that one.
Oh, I'm sorry. I got a Bernie. I got him backwards. I got a Bernie in here.
Hmm.
That's a Bart. shouldn't have said anything. Nobody would have known. The same initials.
So good.
Huh.
Yeah. Oh man. So good.
So good.
Bunch of stamp work that he's done here.
That looks like oil with like pick out.
I think it's watercolor.
That's watercolor too?
Yeah.
Wow. That's a
He
great one to
he
design
got
with these.
his
So good.
watercolor stuff was just so like this is watercolor.
Yeah.
Wow. Man, look at that. The crowd is great.
Oh, I love how he handled that.
You can see the land. This is as a landscape is like in the background is a lot of what his work looks like. His landscapes now. Great landscape painter.
I've seen that one a lot.
Oops, this one's really soft. Roger Staubach. These were my favorites. Man, I love these things. These Sports Illustrated pieces on the fights, super fights.
Yeah.
He
Wow.
did all of them, and he did covers, did a bunch of interior pieces. This is uh, uh, Leonard Hagler. Excuse me, Leonard
Oh.
Hearns, Cooney, uh, um, uh, Larry Holmes. That was the cover.
Wow.
They were so good.
So good.
Look at that.
That's great.
This is actually a painting of his best friend. It's Jack Unruh doing the modeling.
Is that also watercolor, do you think there?
Pardon me?
Is that a watercolor as well?
I
Do you
think
think?
I'm not sure. I think it is.
Yeah, it's just so great. The the marks are so interesting to look at.
Yeah. Beautiful. He obscures facial features, yet they feel like unique individuals.
Yeah,
I always love this
I
piece.
agree. Yeah, look at that one. This is all like they're deceptively simple in a way, but there's so much going on. I love it.
Yeah.
This is one of my favorites.
Oh, posture. Just perfect.
Look at that.
Man.
Amazing how the floor of that is the ground is very
Oh yeah,
clear. You know,
yeah.
Yeah.
they don't look like I mean,
It's kind of pixelated, but yeah, it's a great piece.
yeah.
This is my favorite. I love this thing.
Mhm.
Hmm.
So simple, beautifully done. And then
Ooh, that's cool.
the
I
best
don't think I've seen that
Marvin
before.
Hagler ever done. I
Yeah.
love this. Love that piece.
Who is the subject?
Marvin Hagler.
Okay, nice.
And that's the cover of his book. And the book is something special. It's just it's all sports, the whole thing. It's just fantastic. If you can get one, get one.
Well, it was cool going to the National Portrait Gallery and seeing so many Bart Forbes there.
That's Bart standing in front of one of his pieces. That's a great photograph of Bart.
Oh, yeah.
Always with a cap on. He
Tar
lives
Heel,
in
Tar
Dallas,
Heels fan.
Texas. Pardon me?
He looks like a Tar Heels fan based on that hat, but I can't tell.
I think it looks like a Yankees hat.
Oh, I thought that was an N and a C. I couldn't tell.
Could be. He's from Cincinnati, but he lives in Dallas. He's lived in
I think you might
Dallas
be right.
most of his life as a professional. And Mary Jo, his wife. and he's got two kids. He's been inducted into the Society of Illustrators Hall of Fame in 2017, as well he should be.
Hmm.
And take it right. Just super nice man too.
That's great.
Well, that's only half.
yeah.
Here's the other half, and I
Oh,
found a soccer piece.
there we go.
Yeah.
Way to
And these
keep it on theme.
these are near and dear to me. These are people, especially I mean, well, both of them, but Bernie, I knew my whole life since I was 4 years old. But it's 1964, Sandy
God,
Cone.
Sports Illustrated looks pretty different now.
Yep,
yeah,
yep.
yeah.
Baseball
Does it?
issue.
These ones I think from '62.
yeah. Senior
That's
secrets for
incredible.
senior golfers.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Uh, yeah.
Wow,
Okay.
that's one of my favorites
I
there.
know, I know.
Oh,
Charlie, I was thinking about you because we talked about this. I kept saying
Yeah,
you're getting that look and feel. I mean, he did this whole piece with a pencil and a little bit of thin acrylic paint. And,
yeah.
and
And so,
look at the
oh my
mileage he
gosh.
got from that.
yeah, and it's like it's all there in the even in the face,
Yeah.
so done seemingly again like simple, but it's all the little subtleties are still there. It's crazy to me.
I mean, look at the mileage just out of the pencil work.
Yeah,
When to
Hmm.
go to line, when to go to value. I mean, just
this these I assume were ran in the same article, right, in Sports
yeah,
Illustrated. These
it just
just wild.
a master
Yeah,
of material use.
Well, and the energy he brings to that.
That's funny.
And this was his first phase as an illustrator. This is what his work looked like, and um, there we talked about the last time we did talk about it. Chris and I were talking about the studio that he worked for, and because he started in Detroit just like, as my father did, and the studio that he worked for after he left, they were teaching people how to work like him because he changed everything. He changed the illustration industry. So they were trying to teach people to work like him, which I always thought was
John,
hysterical.
what were they leaving behind when they saw this and they said this is so much better than what we were doing before? What was it like before that?
Well, first of all, illustration was much more straightforward.
Hmm.
It was much more rendering, a little polished, a little more polished work. And illustration was like recovering from the effect of color photography at the time.
Okay.
And when
When you
my
say it was
dad,
recovering from it, was it was trying to mimic?
what? No, it
Oh,
was
The
okay.
just
reaction
it,
to.
the reaction to the use of color photography and
Okay.
had to do something that was more personal, more
I
innovative.
see.
Now, they were telling my dad when he was in school in 1957 to not study illustration, and he didn't. He studied advertising design
Yeah.
because they said the illustration industry is dead. And
Wow. Does
not,
that remind you of anything? Does that
yeah,
remind you of anything
oh, it
right now?
reminded me in my career with digital painting.
Oh
Same thing
wow. It's
happened.
almost like it's
Oh, I was
happened
told
Yeah,
the
multiple
same thing
no,
when I entered
times.
college.
it's always been that way with
Yeah.
technology.
Sorry, I don't mean
Illustration
to
is always,
I'm derailing your talk. Sorry.
no, it's okay.
Yeah.
But I'm glad you pointed that out. So he
Yeah.
worked for Art Greenwald's studio in Detroit for about 6 years, and before he moved to Westport, Connecticut in 1960, and um, just well, I'll talk more about his career in a minute. I'm going to show just
oh,
this was all the
Mm.
first phase, the pencil and washes and use of acrylic, just masterfully handled.
Hmm.
yeah,
And then the second phase, when he started
yes,
using oil and oil lift out. And he had to because everybody was imitating him. And so decided he needed to make a major move. And you'll get a kick out of this, Charlie. I don't know if you knew this or not, but he left the illustration business for about 3 years to pursue photography and filmmaking.
I
Oh,
didn't know that.
And this is
That's fun.
so funny. You couldn't say it now. One of the reasons in his book, he said one of the reasons he came back, he says, well, the money was too damn good as an illustrator. I had to go back to it.
that's hilarious.
That must have been
Yeah.
nice.
Yeah.
It all kind of flipped, right?
Way less stressful than filmmaking, I would imagine. But
Yeah. He directed a couple of major commercials and,
yeah,
um, you know,
yeah.
he was just an incredible photographer. I mean, he shot most of the work, and I'll talk about this even more as we get further down the road here.
Uh,
Such a good
Yeah.
painter,
Man.
such a good designer. Look at that. Talk
Like,
about having
cut the
fun.
guy's head off there. Like, that's such a lot of people say, oh, you can't break the composition right
Right,
there with his head, but
right.
it's perfect.
Well,
Yeah.
he shot that photograph. He shot the reference. He was there. He traveled to most of these events. He was a really good golfer himself.
be awesome. Just be like getting flown around for
Well,
sports.
I know he went, this a French Open. I know he went to the French Open.
It's like I know it's too early, but it looked like Billie Jean.
It was. No, that
Was
is
it
Billie
really?
Jean on the right. Yeah.
I thought it was too early. Oh wow,
No,
cool. Called it.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing.
Knew it.
this is one of my favorites.
Oh gosh, yes.
This is a lithograph. God, it's gorgeous. Sports Illustrated.
Wow,
This is a beautiful portrait.
Hmm.
that is amazing.
More golf.
The sport of the people.
That's right.
Yeah.
Rich people.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah. Wow. I've seen that one a lot.
Oh,
Yeah, we
good.
used this on the cover. We used it. We used it for the opener of the talk I did on him.
That's how I know it. Yeah.
Yeah,
Great.
these things are so good. The design in them is just amazing. Look at the drawing coming through, the simplicity of it.
Yeah.
It's just amazing.
Yeah. When you see this many pieces all together all at once, it's hard to remind yourself you're looking at a life of work. And it feels so, I mean, not to downplay the level, but like the level of talent and exceptionalism and just like quantity, but it is pretty amazing to see it
Hmm.
all at once. Where
Yes.
and I also think it could maybe stress a new artist out of being like, how could I ever do that? And it's like this is a lifetime.
Well, this is
Yeah.
what's pretty amazing. You said that to me. This is probably
Hilarious. You're about to say this is like a year and a half.
no. The sports though. I mean, he was
Yeah.
very
Okay.
successful as
Yeah.
a sports artist, but it was probably not even 20% of what he did.
Okay. Wow. Yeah. So prolific, no matter how you cut it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I was
Maybe,
trying to
maybe,
make people.
maybe,
I was trying to make
maybe
people.
20, twenty-five
Yeah.
percent but mostly what he
I
did
was
was,
trying to make people feel a bit better, you know, whenever they look at the legends and you're like, I don't know, man. This is like
well,
Like,
I'm
he's
gonna
just
make
a
him feel,
master.
I'm gonna make him feel a
Yeah.
lot worse here in a couple
Yeah,
minutes.
John's like, I don't know, you'd
I'm
be a
going for the
moron.
kill tonight.
John's like, you'd be a moron not to feel bad about this.
Yeah. So, so Bernie was
Yeah,
the youngest inductee into the Society of Illustrators Hall of Fame.
checks out.
He was 2 years younger than my father was. Um, I mentioned them together a lot. They were best friends, and they just were both kind of the same time period and had just an incredible run together. They're always
Yeah,
connected together when you talk about them.
yeah,
Um,
that's amazing.
look at that Jesse Owens. The thing's just unbelievable.
Mm, the angle and his light. Gosh, it's beautiful.
Yeah.
Here's my favorite.
That's a great. Yeah. I love the background
I
coming
just love this
through.
piece.
And
Yeah.
just shape is everything.
Yeah.
Hmm.
But it was all, it's so interesting. It's so impeccably, it's like everything's drawn so well. Everything's, it's really simplified, but it still seems very finished.
Hmm.
It's just such a touch. Okay. This guy in the center, that's Bernie.
So young there. So young.
That's Bernie. That's John F. Kennedy.
Um,
Oh my God.
That's Bernie. That's John F. Kennedy. So Bernie was at this time when this photograph was shot, he was 29 years old. He
Yeah,
was the most successful working illustrator in the world at the time. Um,
that's
No
amazing.
pressure.
I just while you're thinking about what you're gonna say, John, I was just gonna say this is back during a time where because I've been in scenarios where you're around famous people. The fact that he has 3 photos with presidents means he was around presidents at least 30 times.
well,
Yeah.
there's a whole
Like,
series that he did for Life magazine
yeah,
of John F. Kennedy, like on a
yeah.
yacht, all kinds of stuff. He shot all the photography for.
Yeah.
How did
I
he
love your circle.
handle,
By the way, John, I love your circle in this image.
but how did he handle this much pressure so young? I mean, it's a
Yeah.
lot of attention and a lot of expectation. Like,
He
did
was,
it get to him?
Cassandra, I think attention that young, you're like, yes, finally, people have
yeah,
caught on.
I don't think I would be that way.
That's
he was
exactly
so
how
good.
I would have reacted to it.
This is the home that he lived in when
Wow.
in Westport, in this area with the big windows up on the right.
In
Those
Connecticut?
windows. That was his studio.
Ooh,
Wow.
love.
And it was really sad for me. This photo was sent to me by Terry Brown in 2017, right before they tore the house down
Ah,
No.
classic house.
to build
Good
a big
house.
mansion on top.
Oh,
Yuck.
no.
We don't need any
Number
more
3,
mansions.
Tanglewood Lane, Westport, Connecticut.
We don't need any mansions.
Anyway, that's
Love
my
Terry
talk
Brown, by
about
the
two
way.
really,
I
really.
love
Oh,
it.
wait, I got one more photograph. This is like a prized possession of mine.
Oh,
Um,
nice.
Oh,
Wow.
that's a great one. Wow.
that's the last time I saw Bernie
oh,
in 2008. And when he came to one of my dad's openings, you could barely talk because he had esophageal cancer.
oh.
He passed away at 75. Um, and uh, just, just an amazing guy.
Oh,
This photo was taken. It was wild. I didn't see it until about 5 or 6 years after it was taken. Well, longer than that. Richard Warner, the art director for Sports Illustrated, who's now retired from there, he took the photograph. And I saw it posted on. He posted on social media, and he tagged me in it.
Oh,
And
Huh,
I was like, "Oh, that is so cool." Anyway,
that's epic.
that's fantastic.
yeah.
John, thank you. What a good book
Yeah.
report.
Yeah.
You
Thank
did
you, John. That's a real treat.
you doubled up on your homework this week.
actually, it was one of the easier ones I've done because I had everything. I didn't
Oh
have
yeah?
to.
You knew just what you needed. Yeah.
Uh,
There's no mystery.
wow.
Now I just need a bicep.
Yeah.
You need to tuck a nice pillow under there to help prop that up.
Yeah. Do we need
Yeah,
to start a GoFundMe for you, John?
I think so.
Gotta-
Like a bicep GoFundMe?
Yeah, we gotta jury rig something to make that easier than having to just prop your arm up with your other arm.
I
The truth is
contributed.
we're trying to get John bicep implants. Implants?
Yeah, I need implants.
Yeah. Or,
Uh, I contributed to a GoFundMe for an artist today. Um,
okay.
the great illustrator Baron Story. He was
Ooh.
Oh,
very, very sick,
Oh
Oh.
no.
very
I'll
bad
share a
way.
link to it.
I did it. It was on Facebook, and I think they've raised. They're trying to raise. I don't know how much they're trying to raise, but I think they've raised
You're
over.
very close.
Yeah, they raised like 50 grand or something like that.
45 of 50. They're trying to hit 50. Um, Yeah, that's tough. That's really tough. I just shared a link to it. If you're feeling generous, people, you know, no
Great
pressure, but
illustrator
yeah,
and great teacher. He say he taught with taught at the academy for 6 or 7 years and uh, taught at the Academy of Art in San Francisco. Taught at
yeah.
what's Bunny Carter's school? Oh gosh, in Sacramento. I can't remember the name of it. And anyway, uh, he earlier when he was in New York, he taught at Pratt and SVA. And speaking of which, he was one of George Pratt's instructors.
Hmm.
He's one of the first illustrators that I remember seeing on books when I was in high school.
Oh yeah,
Um,
think
from
about Lord of the Flies.
Lord of the Flies.
Oh
Yeah,
Oh
yeah.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
I'll
yeah.
share that in a second. It's amazing.
Great cover.
It's an incredible cover.
Mhm.
I'll share it.
Iconic.
It really is. I'm trying to share it. Man, what would this show be like if things happened on time? It's amazing.
Too easy.
Yeah.
That's
Boring.
Wow. Isn't that awesome?
yeah. I remember that one so well. Hated the book. Loved the cover.
Hated the book. I also did not like the book
It
because the
made me
book.
so sad.
Well,
Just
you know what's interesting, Cassandra? I went to an all boys school, right?
uh-huh.
And one of the things I noticed going from, because I went to a grade school that went all the way to eighth grade, because I went to a
Hmm.
Catholic grade school, right? And the bullying at like eighth grade was like crazy,
Oh,
right? It was like eat or be eaten, kill or be killed. And at high school, I went to an all boys school. It was totally Band of Brothers. It was crazy. I mean, I'm not like trying to be like, you know what I mean? Like
hmm.
I'm not that guy to be like, oh, it's just me and my boys. You know what I mean? Like I'm not that guy, but like it really was like there like I was told like, be careful about like getting into Magic the Gathering or whatever. But then I learned like those kids they didn't really get like it was very much less intense. And I've learned since then that like boys are actually really pretty incredible when like left to their own like young boys are like pretty incredible when left to their own devices and like how they create community and like
Hmm.
and there have been many instances of Lord of the Flies situations where kids have been stranded, like a group of boys.
Oh yeah, and actually they were very
Yeah, they're
successful.
incredible.
Yeah,
Oh
and I so it
really?
makes me
Yeah,
mad that when I read that book and I was like, no, I don't want to believe that that's how it would be. I don't like that.
yeah, and so I was
Ah,
thinking about it not too long ago. I was thinking about this, Cassandra, because I was like, they had us read that book at high school at an all
Hmm.
boys school, and you start wondering like, well, what is the message of this? We're all boy, like, you know what I mean? Like, so are you saying that if you guys all leave, if the teachers leave, we're gonna eat each other alive?
Yeah,
yeah.
no,
You know what I mean? Like,
I
I
hated the
don't
Sounds like
think.
message. Obviously, it was
sounds
a
like
successful
Yeah,
book in the fact that it
yeah.
made me feel a lot.
Well, it's a thriller.
And I'm
That's what it's just a thriller. It's it's nothing more than that.
yeah, well,
You
it's a
know?
disappointment to me and
Yeah,
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 not my book. Not my book.
sounds like propaganda, like you were saying, like we want to be dependent on the teachers.
yeah. I hadn't thought about that, Charlie. But
Yeah, I
yeah,
don't
like
know.
that.
It
Like it's kind of
doesn't
like
make
an
me,
anti-child book in that like it assumes that like we are naturally evil.
yeah,
You know?
yeah,
And it's pretty amazing. I've read like at least two stories of like a group of like 10 young kids get like stranded on an island for like 30 plus days, and they're it's pretty wild. Like
Yeah,
I don't
and
know if that's like a post Lord of the Flies world where all those kids had read it and they were like, we can't do that.
yeah, no, I read and
we
it
learned
was
our lessons from,
Yeah,
beautiful, like the way that they came
yeah,
together and like relied on each other and were willing to sacrifice to help up. Like it was a beautiful story and it was true
yeah,
and I just
wow.
wanted to scream at all the people who were you know loved Lord of the Flies and like, see, that's not how it's gonna be.
yeah. Someone said that it could have been like uh, a an allegory for like English boarding school culture. Totally possible. Maybe I missed the point. But
I have a
the way it was taught
How
to me was it was taught about like human nature.
Yeah, I was taught
That
it
was the
was
way it
more
was
human
taught, at
nature.
least. Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah, that's what I
But you
always
could be
assumed.
totally
I
right.
never read it, but
Yeah.
how similar is it to I the movie the
I haven't watched any of
I
the
didn't
Lord of
want
the
to
Flies
watch it. I
oh
films.
don't
I watched the one from like the 80s or 70s, I think, when I was in high school, and I was just like, okay,
yeah.
I refuse to.
yeah,
What the one thing I remember stood out to me in the movie, I'm curious if it's in the book, was that there was a part where one of the boys had taken like over as the leader by claiming there was like a monster in a
yeah.
cave. Is that correct in the book too?
I think so. I can't remember. I
Because
haven't read it,
I
Charlie.
think that's an
Charlie, I haven't
interesting
read it for 30.
idea.
I haven't read it for 25 years.
Okay,
Yeah.
I
But
always thought that was
I
an
will say
interesting
this. I
concept.
was talking with somebody about it, and I was not cool when I was in high school, right? I had very few friends. Like I didn't have like a I had one close friend that I like knew throughout the whole time. It's Christopher the model. Um, but for the most part, like I was not cool. However, I was telling somebody about this, and my wife was kind of like, oh, I don't know. She was just skeptical about it, right? She was like, I think you might be misremembering high school. There was bullying. You just weren't the bullied type, right? And I was like, I don't know. Like I understand it existed like at a certain level, but I was like, but there wasn't a hierarchy. And I swear I'm not trying to do like a weird like boys schools are better thing, but um, there was a weird like hierarchy that didn't occur. And I was saying that, and then like literally like a week ago, so like I was not cool at all, right? And like a week or two ago, we were at a restaurant. We were walking in, and we were in a waiting line, and there's a guy who's like 6'5" there. I know who he is immediately. It's Connor Tien. He was the star player for KU basketball. He played basketball in Europe for a while. He was the star of like Kansas and Missouri from like like from that era, right?
Mhm.
Yep.
And he goes, "Oh my God, Timmy Trayvon! I haven't seen you in forever." And it was the coolest guy ever. And it was just we had no connection at all from school. It was crazy. And I always thought like that was like such an indicator of like like you hear these like kind of romanticizations of like the hierarchy in high school.
hmm
And I agree. I know that they do exist, but I do think it's pretty amazing how like people can just behave left to their own devices.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe I'm an optimist.
I like that.
I'm an
I like that
optimist bird too.
idea.
I think that people are capable of looking at things as a whole and trying to do better.
John's like optimist my ass.
Well, what I was going to say, I was going to add to that whole thing. I live about 3 blocks from Timmy's high school, and I'm not as optimistic about those
What you
kids.
see a bunch of kids beating up one kid
Yeah,
in the front of it?
and the other thing that Timmy didn't tell you is he had an older brother. So
Oh,
Oh, my
that
older
can
brother
help.
didn't defend me at all.
he didn't have to.
No.
Not in front of your face, maybe, but
That's a good point, John. I'd never considered that. Maybe I owe my brother Michael a thank you.
But you had a younger brother too.
Yeah, and both of them were more popular and bigger than me. So, so maybe I was insulated, perhaps.
Did you?
Would you guys consider yourselves popular when you were in high school?
no, no,
That's a
No.
no.
You had friends though, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
I
But like you didn't have friends that like you didn't know their names, but they knew your name.
no.
That's a sign of being like really popular, is it?
Yeah, I guess.
If you
I
know,
was assuming that that would become a popular kid problem, you know?
yeah, you have all these friends you don't even have to
Yeah.
get help remembering them
Like Bill
all.
Clinton. Bill Clinton, he started learning, you know how he's the guy that says like he learns everybody's name?
hmm
Yeah.
Popular kid skill.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah.
I was popular in my first high school I went to, and then I moved my
Yeah.
beginning of my junior year, and I was just trying to survive my junior and senior year in high school.
Oh, that's hard.
Yeah, it wasn't very much fun. Well, actually, it was kind of fun at times, but it was they were very different. I went to a real small high school, then ended up going to a huge high school, the largest high school in the state of Kansas.
That must have been overwhelming.
Yeah, the graduating class was like three times the size my whole high school was in Connecticut.
Oh gosh.
Wow,
It's
that would be overwhelming.
it's
Yeah.
pretty amazing because I think as an adult, I think about changing cities, you know? Like not that I'm going to, but like I think about the proposition of doing it
Mm-hmm.
and you're like that's daunting.
Mm-hmm.
You
Yeah,
lose everything. And kids have that happen to them all the time and they're way more sensitive. They're way more impressionable and I would think that we brush over it like, "Oh yeah, but you don't have the roots that like we have as an adults." I think it's probably 10 times worse.
Oh yeah. No, I think it
Yeah.
is. Yeah, they so
Yeah.
much of their life is established with like the friends that they meet at school
Yeah.
and
yeah.
Everybody, we're moving on to the third image. Please, please, please post your work to Discord. I want to see all this art. I'm really excited about the World Cup. I want to see if anybody is joining us from another country that chose to paint maybe their favorite, I don't know, keeper or something. Would another position?
like,
Um,
I'm hip. I'm with it. I know the terms.
Yeah, you hear that? Yeah, yeah. This is the world's match. But no, please post your work. We're moving on to the third pose. This is the last and final one. This is kind of the long stretch. It's a medium long stretch. Please, please, please post it. And if you don't know how to join our Discord, I'll drop a link to it. Um, it's funny because, like, it's like high school. I mean, it has so much to do with the person that I am today, but you don't really think about it, and it's little things.
Hmm.
Like the school you were at that like was it was there a somebody explained this to me that I do jujitsu with. So in jujitsu, there's a thing called a regulator, right? Because you go to a gym. Charlie, I don't know. Charlie, you kind of got the vibes of a jujitsu guy. Have you been to jujitsu?
Really?
What?
Okay, I love that. I'll gladly accept being, but
Yeah, yeah, you've
I've
got
never
like
done
yeah,
it.
you've got the energy of a dude that could like kill me. Like
Really?
yeah, on the
Okay.
mat. Yeah, yeah.
Oh,
Okay,
well,
yeah.
that I
But
don't know
like but
about.
like low key like you would never guess it and
But that was
you're
like
like
he's really chill.
he's
So
super chill and then he just like, "Oh my God, I woke up."
Yeah,
He
yeah,
seemed
that's
super
me.
chill and then all of a
Yeah.
sudden I was gaining consciousness again. Um No, the reason I bring it up is because they have this thing. It's called a regulator, and it's like a very like casual term at like a lot of gyms where it's just like the most skilled dude in the gym, or it's the biggest dude who's really strong, or gal. There's some I've met some gal regulators too, and basically whenever you're at these jujitsu gyms, you'll have people coming through town, and they might be a white belt. Maybe they're like an established belt, like they're skilled, fighters or grapplers and they show up and they go way too hard. They maybe bully on people who are less experienced, and they hurt people, right?
oh.
Oh,
And this is really common. I mean, I've been at gyms before where this happens. It can be really common with like if you go to a jiu-jitsu gym that's really popular with people who used to be in the military, they go really really hard. Or if like so anyways, this regulator will go on the map and basically be like, oh, so you like rolling with like white belts? So you're like a pretty skilled big dude. You like rolling with white belts. How about you roll with me for a minute? And then they kind of put him in their place, right?
Oh.
oh,
Um, respectfully, respectfully, and within the rules of the sport. They
Hmm.
just say like,
yeah.
yeah, with control. It's not a violent thing. It's not a disrespectful thing. If anything, it's a very respectful thing. This is the sport. I'm reminding you of how the sport works.
They're kind of
And
given a pecking order.
yes, and they're saying like you're not doing this in a respectful whatever, right? And that
Hmm.
that is like a really powerful thing, I think, in that like I felt like I went and you can call that like whatever it is, but like I went to a school where I felt like whatever that like that I don't know, but like regulation. I went to a school where the kids I felt really lucky and it does feel like just a luck thing where the kids who had that power seemed to choose to not abuse it.
That's wonderful.
I
That's a
I
wonderful
like that.
example that's being set. I love
Yeah.
like
But
I
I've
hope
been to
that that's what
gyms
my
before. I've
kids
been to
get
gyms
too.
as an adult before and been like, God, you guys need a regulator. This is out of control. You know?
I like that concept. This
It's
is
Hmm.
very similar to
this is interesting to
hockey.
me.
Charlie, you probably relate to that. It's very similar to hockey in terms of the
Yeah,
what's the
yes,
enforcer.
there is. Yeah, that's a real thing,
Yeah, but the
and that
enforcer's a bit more violent.
unfortunately, it's not as much like doing it with honor and it's
Yeah.
kind of just yeah,
Yeah.
pure
Somebody
chaos.
in the chat said like with control. And like, yes, absolutely. It is totally with control.
Do
Um,
you do martial arts? This is a
I'm
cool.
only
I'm
interested in
like in,
jujitsu, and
okay.
I did striking for a really long time, and I got I got more interested into longevity, and
Of your
yeah,
life.
yeah, of my life and my brain
Oh,
and my ability to
oh yeah, your brain
like
too. You don't want.
think normally,
Yeah,
you know.
yeah,
Yeah.
good,
So no
smart.
concussions. I feel like that's
Yeah,
what you're saying.
Yeah, I got spooked.
yeah. It's
I had one concussion and then I started seeing like a floater in my right eye
Ooh,
all the
yeah.
time. And I was like, okay. I went to an optometrist and they were like, "Well, you haven't been getting hit in the head often." And I was like, "Never." Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
never, I
oh
mean,
yeah.
yes.
Yeah.
It's so.
Yeah.
I'm glad it was in a. I have a few concussions, but it was before the time when they even like they're like, "Can you still play though?" And you're like, "Oh yeah, I think so. I feel a little better now."
Yeah,
I
they
don't
were doing
remember how
that.
I got here, but I do feel better.
Yeah.
And they just like have you keep playing whatever you're doing.
Yeah, Charlie,
That's
my brother did lacrosse and he got hit so hard. He got hit over the head with a stick. It was an out of play hit and he woke up, did not know what city he was in, and
Oh my gosh.
they were like, "Do you feel better?" And he was like, "I don't even know if I'm at a game. Like, where are we?
yeah,
You know?"
That's
And they
terrifying.
tried to get him to play again, and he was like, "I don't think I can. I don't know like what." But yeah, yeah. So
yeah.
yeah, I'm a big fan of brain preservation.
Yeah.
Um,
Yes, yeah.
I also have a boxing
As
friend.
we should be. I think that's
Yeah, yeah.
a good thing to
Um,
be preserving.
do you guys have things that like exert Charlie, like you have a lifetime of, you know, sports and athleticism. Like, do you have things you do to like exert that energy now? Like to get it out?
I did I'm a little beat up right at the moment, but
Yeah.
I do a lot of yoga, and that has been a really good like yeah, just like to get to kind
Yeah.
of dissipate some of that energy
Yeah.
is really nice. But I haven't done it as much lately. Um,
Yeah.
but yeah, it's super helpful. I used to do the like hot yoga too, because that was
Uh-huh.
like the
Oh
ultimate
yeah.
if you just want to feel absolutely exhausted and like
No
have
kidding.
just want to be tired and go home and go to bed
And then
and
drink a
not
lot of
think.
water.
Yeah.
Yeah,
For anyone
and
who
a lot of
doesn't think
water.
this is an art conversation, it is. This is
Yeah,
important. Yeah.
I mean, it is kind of though. I think it's like it's good to have that way to do something different. I used to feel like I mean, this is like one of those dumb things. I used to be like, I get really good ideas right at the end of a hot yoga class when I'm so exhausted that I can't think anymore. And then I'd be like, oh, I figured it all out. I figured out whatever the problem was. And then, then you go home and you're like, well, that idea was, part delusion, part like,
Yeah.
part
Yeah.
heat exhaustion. But yeah, I do think it's good to have those things. Nothing wrong with that.
I
Oh,
think
I
you
think
got to
it's
have
so
it on
good
your
for your
phone.
brain. You can be very stable doing art and have bad posture, and you can really hurt yourself, like with,
Oh,
being
yeah.
stationary doing art all the time. So I think it's so important to find ways to get out and exercise and move and loosen up. It also helps with tension if you're stressed with like projects and stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah.
totally. Now it's for me, it's more walking my dog is more of the thing
Yeah,
because yeah.
it's like that's great. It's, pets are really great for de-stressing you and giving you an excuse to get out and move.
Do you guys use smart watches or anything like that to like track your biometrics?
I I like the idea of it, but I don't. I feel like I might become overly obsessive. I think
Who
it's good.
thinks that maybe
I
all that
shouldn't be
stuff
given
is made
access
up?
to one. What's that?
a friend of mine was like, you need to get like a Whoop or like a Garmin or a Apple Watch. And I was like, I think all that stuff is, I think that that's going to be the big scandal in a couple of years. Is they're going to be like, oh, these
Hey.
things, all they were really doing was your heart rate.
John, your head's in the camera.
Oops,
Yeah, John, we're not getting into that.
I will,
sorry.
Sorry,
Because I was
John.
like, you're
That's
painting
okay.
something cool. I want to see it.
I've been trying to talk, and I got up and
Yeah.
put fixative and then used the hair dryer
Mm.
on my
Not
hair,
on your hair.
not on my hair. I wouldn't want to mess my hair up for the show. Um, and forgot to turn the mic off, and I've been trying to talk, and they're like, God, they're just talking over me the whole time.
Oh, so you're just muted.
And it's
So,
like, God, you know,
Fine, don't listen to me.
I was talking about playing tennis. I was talking about hunting. And, and then, the only thing I want to say is that you to do what I do now,
yeah.
you got to be fit. I mean, I stood up for 9 hours yesterday,
Yeah.
and
When you say that, John, to do what you do, you got to be fit. What do you mean?
well, I'm working on a 4 foot square painting,
Yeah.
and uh, I do it, I do it on the same space that I'm in right now, except the painting, I don't know if you can't see them. I have mechanisms to hang the paintings up higher,
Okay. Yeah.
and I stand right here, and I have to, I'm sitting down right now for something small, but to do a big painting, I have to stand up the whole time.
Yeah.
And so if I painted for 9 hours yesterday. Um,
Jeez.
that is a brutal, because I mean
yeah.
you're moving around too. In
Do
my
you take
case
a lunch
yesterday,
break? What do you do? Do you take a lunch break?
I painted for 4 hours and then came back and painted for another five afterwards.
You don't take like a 30-minute break at any point in that? It's
I
just
might stop
yeah.
to go let my dog out or something.
Do you have a
That's
nice mat
pretty
to stand on to help absorb some
I,
shock or?
I have a rubber mat on top of
yeah.
carpeting, so it's pretty soft.
Nice. Wow. We get your job as a bank teller if all of this
Mhm.
goes poorly. No. That's amazing. That's a lot of standing. Man.
Yeah. Yeah. Big paintings, you can't sit.
No, I can't sit down to do them, and I
Yeah.
also like even like drawing tonight and holding my arm. You're so much freer when you stand up. Doing you make better movements. Um, it's a more freeing thing. And
Yeah.
I I would rather do that, and I'd rather go through the hassle, the all of the exercise I do, so I feel like I can do it. And it was like my dad painted till he was 85, and he was real frustrated that he physically couldn't do things that he could do when he was younger.
Yeah.
He made up for it in other ways, but
Um I have a friend that I who got me into fitness when I was in college. Like for like I was already interested in running and stuff, but like weightlifting and like like muscle development, you know?
Hmm.
And he was very very knowledgeable of it. And this is a thing that I tell people all the time, like if you're like trying to get into strength or like developing that is like I think I went to the gym with him one time and he was like, "Okay, this is my only rule. We don't joke about this in that like you don't complain and you don't joke about like oh I don't want to do it can't even be a joke like you can't be like oh I don't want to do this push up or I don't want to do that set or whatever. He was like you have to be grateful for your ability to move
Mm.
and
Mm,
and if you belittle it you won't you're not
appreciate
being
it.
grateful for it and you won't appreciate it and his whole thing was like it was a long pretty thing. I don't know if I believed all of it, but it was like you're gonna be more prone to injury, you're gonna be more like it's a negativity. And he was like, you have to be positive. And I remembered thinking it was super hippy dippy. I was living in Portland, Oregon. And now I'm like totally like, I would never work out with somebody that was like, oh no. Or like, yeah. And it
That's
doesn't mean
I
you
think
have to be
that's
tough.
wise.
It's just, you just have to be positive. You don't have to be tough.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think that's really wise though. I mean, especially when if people are lifting weights and you're
Oh,
dealing
like
with
2010,
heavy.
Charlie? 2010? If you told me that I needed to be grateful, for like my ability to move, I'd be like, okay, relax. Like, and now,
Yeah,
now I'm like fully, my back has gone out one time and I'm like, I get it.
yeah, you only have to have something once to
Yeah. And then
be
you're just
very
like, oh, I
grateful
get
for
it.
feeling
Yeah.
good.
Yeah. I should be grateful for this. I'm an idiot. Like,
But especially when you're talking about like lifting weights, I mean, people can get really hurt in
yeah.
that kind of thing. So it's like that's
People can
pretty
get torn
cool.
biceps.
Yeah, you get torn
Yeah,
by, but the thing I
exactly.
thought about was, I always think about this with like people who are like not native to that world. It's a very natural thing when you're trying something new to try to belittle it by like, like
Oh
joking about
yeah,
it. You know what I mean? So it wasn't like, it was just like, oh no, if you're going to do this, though, like commit to it. It's kind of like your art, it's like, like anybody's art. Like it's easier to like joke about it than just be like, no, I did the best that I could. And that is that, you know?
hmm
It'd be easier to joke and be like, oh, like self-deprecating and, um, I don't know. Maybe I'm projecting though. I have to kind of pump the brakes on like self-deprecation.
No, I think
That's
having a
Yeah.
positive outlook and appreciation for being able to get to do that, I think is only good.
Yeah.
I don't see anything bad that comes from but like
Yeah.
stop having a positive outlook. Can you please stop? Like nobody's
No,
gonna
but like
say that.
sometimes it felt
yeah.
like inconsequential where I was just like, I was just joking, man. Like, and he was just like, no, it affects you. Like it makes you think that you're not, you know,
Well, yeah,
it
because it's where your
affects.
brain focus. I think if you
Yeah.
focus on the negative, then you're not gonna
It
there's
sounded like it affected him. Um,
Yeah. You're right, John.
he didn't
I
want to
never
be
thought
around
about
the
it that way. This sounds like
negativity.
a not Timmy problem. Most this is from Jacob. Most sustainable I've ever felt as an artist was while I was training for a half marathon. That's crazy because training for a half marathon takes a lot of your time away from doing art.
Yeah.
but it
Like
also is a
hypothetically, it's just
great
yeah,
de-stressor. Like
yeah,
I do that. I do like I think
yeah.
it's been very helpful for getting my brain to focus in when I sit down because I've got that energy out.
Uh huh. Yeah, I love it. Made me more excited to be painting rather than being stuck inside all day. Totally agree. I do think isolation is not good. You got to talk with somebody.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I am happy to be an artist at an easel and not have to interact with tons of people.
Yeah. Understood.
Not my not where I struggle. But I also recognize it's great to get out and get to talk to people. And when I'm going for walks, I always run into neighbors. And that's what's good about having my dog is, I see a lot of my neighbors and we catch up and everybody's always nice and it's great.
You don't want to come across as one of those people that like need the conversation too much. Like your neighbor's like,
Yeah.
oh no, Cassandra's coming.
Like, hi, hi, go inside, go inside.
Go back inside. Go back inside. She's coming.
The artist is coming.
The artist is coming. She hasn't talked to people for days. We got to go back inside. I'm just kidding, Cassandra. Nobody,
It's okay.
nobody,
They can be a little scared of me.
yeah, nobody's saying that. But yeah,
I I've been gardening more the last couple years too because
yeah.
my daughters they've been excited to plant stuff, so we've been having fun planting things. But I'll be outside if I put headphones in, 2 minutes go by, there's always a neighbor who's like, "Hey, why aren't you talking to Hey."
Isolation. I mean, I read a thing about like work from home this week that I thought was really fascinating about like, it's 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 generally, it's definitely most people will say that they prefer it, but like on the happiness index, it's tough. It's really tough. And so this is like a wall that I think a lot of artists hit where it's like that isolation. It's like, I'm not saying that it's bad what you're doing. It's just like when people say things like, I'm getting burnout, or like I feel whatever, like whatever that like hurdle is to just like, I don't feel good doing the thing I usually do.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's the first thing I gravitate towards, which is like, how many people did you talk to today?
Mhm.
Mm.
I don't know. What do
I
you
think
guys think
you're,
about that?
I think you're onto something there because I think too for artists, I've had this where I'm thinking like I think I like being alone for this long period of time, and like once, and that's probably true and it's good, and then when it crosses a threshold, there's like
Uh huh.
a moment when you spend too much time alone, and it's
Mm-hmm.
really hard to get out of it then, and it's also like you don't even know why you're unhappy. It's like you fall too deep into it, I think. At least me, that's what my experience has been.
Charlotte, you and me are on the same page with that
Yeah.
because like
I think
I like being alone. You know.
Yeah, yeah, me too.
I do too. And I think I have the limitations of it, but only while my kids are at school.
So
And
that
then I have
helps for
activities and I have
sure.
interactions and we're doing stuff. And yeah,
Yeah.
so I think for me, it's probably different in the fact that like it is a limited amount of time. And then
Yeah.
I'm interacting, I'm talking, we're doing stuff and we're active.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like you kind of have to come out of it
Hmm.
regularly. You
Was
can't
that
Yeah.
just like
was
go
that
too far
natural
into
for
it.
you, Charlie?
To be alone.
Yeah, you got it.
Y- Yeah, I think so. I think that's like what I think I like I try to create it even. And then like I said, I think there's a point where it's too much. It's like too much of a good thing or too much of, and then I need to get out of it. And I sometimes don't know that's what my problem is. I think like, oh, I'm just not feeling right. And it's,
I've had
and
this
I can't,
conversation with Sterling a lot, multiple times in front of students. It's like I had to teach myself how to be alone. I was pretty,
oh, really?
I was social and it was like one of the harder things for me as an artist was to like just disconnect from people because you have to. You got to be by yourself a lot. And
Yeah. It's a, yeah.
I battled with it for a while, but now I
Was,
love
I,
it.
was Sterling someone who naturally,
Oh, he had the same problem. He struggled with it too.
oh, interesting.
Yeah.
John, I remember being in college and I was doing creative writing, and I was so excited about like I loved it, and it wasn't my major, but I would like look forward to the class every week because we would read like short stories and stuff, and I wanted to impress people. And all my friends were like, I was in Portland, they were all like partiers kind of, right? It was like a lot of partying in college. And it was me finally learning like what it felt like to be popular,
Hmm.
right? Not popular, but like to be part of a popular group of people.
Yeah.
And I did not have that. And so I was like addicted to that, like being with those people. And I remembered being like, I need to like be able to sit down and write. So I would go to the library at like 4 a.m. on like after like a night out, and that's when I would write. And because it
Mhm.
was just because that was when no one would be able to.
Huh.
It was when I was alone. Yeah.
That's
That
wild.
that
And it
was
worked
that
out.
was that was the issue. I was always around people, even in
Yeah.
school, in college, and I was addicted to the atmosphere. It was
Yeah.
fun. Yeah, I can't deny that. It was a lot of fun. Glad I
I just,
did it.
I just remember, I mean, I'm just being like completely honest here. I remember like going out and like, it's college.
Yeah.
A lot of, abusive behavior. And then, I'd go to bed pretty late. And then like an hour and a half later, I'd wake up and I'd be like, I'm going to the library to write my short story for this creative writing class.
Could you do it at
Oh
that
yeah, you know
rate?
what? Charlie,
You were
you
good
know
at
what was
that?
weird? What was weird is I am secretly a morning person, and I could do it, and it worked really well for me.
That's dangerous.
I
That
know.
works well.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it worked really, really well. In fact, I look back, I had not read any of the stuff I had written from back then, and I read it some stuff the other day, and I was like, oh my god, this is great.
Really
And I
not
generally
bad.
never like anything creative that I've ever done. I just like I cringe at seeing it, and it's like old enough that I don't even remember it. So I don't know. Do you guys
That's
have like?
cool.
I'm sure you guys have plenty of that. You just do you guys have any like any drawings or paintings like eras that you kind of went through, a la Taylor Swift, that you've like completely forgotten about that era of art you were making?
Oh yeah, totally.
Oh, totally.
What's like
Yeah.
the is there anything that comes to mind when I ask that?
Um, I mean, there was the era where I was like on the side trying to do the art that I thought galleries would want.
Yeah,
And, it just was like the poor man's version because I really wasn't that interested. But I was like, I love the idea of working in galleries, but I don't really want to be this kind of artist, but I'm just gonna
yeah.
do it. Like, but I would work late and do stuff from that. And like some of it was like, okay, but yeah.
Uh,
I was really into when I first got out of college. I didn't know anything about working with traditional media, and I did everything as vector artwork. I I drew it all like directly in Illustrator for anyone who knows that, which is a really weird way to work. And I can't imagine that I ever did that now.
Hmm.
It was just all super, super clean. And it just, yeah, I'm still sometimes like, whoa, what was I going through? I mean, there's some great stuff done that way, but that's like, this is a strange chapter to me.
Hmm.
John, you had so much guidance. Did that do you feel like that allowed you to go more direct to what you wanted to do,
Um,
or did
yeah,
it
I was
complicate it?
able to cover a lot of ground really quickly. It was some of it was superficial, and I had to go back and learn things. Um, it's like I never drew the figure when I was
Yeah.
in college, and I
What do
had
you
to,
mean superficial? Like,
Yeah, I
well,
wanted to
like
ask that same question.
I got, uh, I could, I understood materials pretty well because I could watch
yeah,
really good artists work, but I had to put a lot more road work in. Like I had to get better at strengthen my skill sets in drawing, and I could construct a picture fairly well, but
yeah,
there's things I did that were superficial. I didn't, I had to learn more about it. I saw it being done, and I kind of mimicked how other people were doing it, except for the way that I didn't know if I had enough skills that I could do that something personal myself that way.
yeah.
And so I had to kind of put a lot of. I started late. As far as I mean, I didn't start drawing till I was like after I was 16. I never drew at all, and then I kind of doubled down on it and caught up and relied on things that to that kind of got me past not having a strong enough skills like good enough drawer or anything like that. And so I just kept
Right.
kept at it. But I do remember a very interesting conversation I had with my father because he wasn't sure, like he knew how hard it was to become an artist and to make a living as an artist. And I saw success, I didn't see failure at all. So he was very, he wanted to make sure I really wanted to do it. And I could finally convinced him, like my sophomore year, I wanted, that this is what I wanted to do. And he goes, okay, first thing, you have to move out of the fraternity that you live in.
Mm.
John, you've
Very
got to be
first
the
thing.
last artist. You have to be the last artist to live in a fraternity.
No, Sterling was.
Did he close the
Fraternities
fr?
at VCU are not the same thing.
Yeah, I was gonna go ahead and
They
say
like
that.
we
Yeah,
don't
where
even
did
have like real fraternities
he went to
there.
VCU?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds like a Portland. That
Yeah,
sounds like a
no,
Portland
we
frat.
didn't
That's
have
not
real
real.
fraternities, John. It's
Yeah,
not the same.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but he was the president of his fraternity. He
Yeah, I
got
got a
really
feeling that there
into
aren't
it.
any news articles about his fraternity. You know
Yeah.
what I mean?
No,
Yeah,
it's
I
not.
get the vibe that maybe your frat, if to be a true frat, there has to be like 10 scandals. Like,
It was
yeah,
like 10 a week.
yeah,
Uh,
exactly.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I will speak on the behalf of like at least VCU back then. Maybe it's different now, I don't know, but VCU
yeah.
back then, fraternities were not like a
No,
real big deal here.
it's Cassandra, same thing in Portland. It's not the same. It's like culturally completely different.
Yeah.
But yeah. So John, I think you closed the door.
so
It was a different thing back then. Yeah, yeah.
maybe so.
Maybe that's be yeah, yeah.
I had a lot of fun though.
I bet you did.
I definitely did.
Yeah. Um, all right, please start posting your work to Discord. I'm gonna give you 5 minutes. We're going over there in 5 minutes. Please start posting your work.
Yeah,
This is looking awesome. It's looking really good.
I believe it.
Yeah.
Why wouldn't it?
Nope.
It always looks
It's never.
awesome.
There's never been a bad night on the Hive. We've got the ArtGD classic video, Arturo
Post-it
video.
note,
Yeah, it's awesome.
awesomeness.
It's great. Some good stuff tonight. Yeah. I tried to get Addie on the panel. Addie, the
Ah,
audience wants you on the panel.
yes.
Please, in the future, come on the panel. Um,
Just
that's
doing
the
some
deal.
awesome
That's the
stuff.
deal. If you're really good and you're in the audience and you think you can just lurk, we might try to upgrade you, and then you have to say no, thank you. I'm, I don't know. I get it. But we might need a future Addy episode if we're lucky enough. Yeah, some really awesome stuff. Some lead time. Yeah, I owe you that at least. Some lead time sounds fair. That's a fair request.
Yeah, did he call you today?
No, I upgraded her during the episode.
Oh, oh my God.
I did send a message. I said, "Hey,
No pressure, but surprise.
surprise!" It's exciting whenever I see. It's easier to upgrade somebody that I've met IRL than
Mm.
not. You know, nice. Um, all right. I'm overwhelmed by all the artwork tonight. This is great stuff.
Oh, wonderful.
It's hard to wrap my head around all of this great stuff. Do you guys have any matches that you're really excited about to watch?
I'm not a huge soccer person.
Yeah.
I played soccer briefly, and I was on the Bad News Bear equivalent team that never got better. I we as a team scored one goal the whole season. And I was the goalie, and I
Yeah.
remember I
Oh.
defended myself against my team and the other team.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
That's a
but when
bad
we got
sign.
that one goal, both sides cheered and we went out for pizza. So that was pretty awesome. I was
Ah,
like six,
That's nice.
but that was my experience with soccer.
yeah,
That's
I don't know a ton about it. But I was interested to. I was watching some highlights and someone told me that there was a 40-year-old goaltender on one of the teams. Does this ring a bell?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'm very curious to see that. That's very inspiring to me as someone
Oh
who's
yeah. That means I have like
worried
several
about aging.
years. I have like several years to get back into it.
There you go. Oh,
Yeah,
John, that's looking cool.
Yeah, John, can we see it again? I'll spotlight it.
Not yet.
Okay. All
I'm
right.
I'm chasing a
oh,
bee.
I'm gonna show what you're working on though, Cassandra.
that looks great, Cassandra. That's
Thanks.
awesome.
Trying to get more of the background in. Yeah, Charlie, both of yours was looking fantastic.
Oh, thank you.
All the sports, I was of all the sports, I was always like, oh yeah, soccer players are the ones you don't want your girlfriend around. It's just they win over like the number of girlfriends I've lost to soccer players is out of control. They're the coolest guys in the world. Yeah, yeah, that was. But I went to Portland, which has like a incredible soccer team. So what are you gonna do?
I mean, gosh,
Oh,
all the soccer players have to be so fit because they just have to run so dang
I
much.
know. I
It's
feel
so
like that
impressive.
field could be like a fifth the size and still be good. I feel like I feel yeah. Just put
you
walls
should
on them.
propose that to them.
Did you
Just
hear
say,
about the guy from Ted Lasso, the like football is life character?
Yeah, yeah,
He used to play soccer and then he got injured and so then he was really just playing himself on the show
yeah.
and then he healed up and he got the part for the show and then he got in such good shape for the show he actually got tryouts and he is back playing professionally again.
That's hilarious.
wow,
Yeah.
that is cool.
I just recently learned that Vinnie Jones, the actor, the British actor
Oh
from
yeah,
Snatch, just
Hmm.
recently learned that he had like an incredible career as a midfielder.
Oh yeah,
oh
yeah.
yeah,
He's
yeah.
huge.
Yeah, had no idea. Um, yeah, no, it's amazing. It's a very exciting time. I hope everybody, even if you're not into it, catch a match. It's fun. Maybe you'll get into it.
Yeah.
Maybe not. I don't know. It's hard to say. But oh, somebody said, "Oh yeah, a violent player." Look at him. Of course he was. I know nothing about his soccer
Yeah.
career, and I'm like, yeah, I bet he was violent as hell.
But yeah,
Oh yeah.
how he was cast in movies says a
He
lot.
liked
Yeah.
to kick. I bet he did. My adopted sister, who was adopted when she was like an adult, her brother from Bosnia was a soccer player, was a really good soccer player, and when he came here, he could kick. He went to Purdue. Weirdly enough, right?
Hmm.
Or no, no, no. I'm mixing this up. He was in high school and he was just messing around, and they had a football out, and it's just like out of a movie. He was just goofing around, and he went and kicked the ball, and it was like he kicked like a 40-yard field goal, just like goofing around.
Oh my God.
And then the football coach saw it, and they were like, "You're on the team, obviously, as a field goal." And he kicked historically he kicked a 60-yard field goal as a high school student, which is a like an at the or 50 something. It was a national record at the time. It was crazy. And then he
Whoa.
got
Wow.
a full ride at Purdue as a field goal kicker, and it was just all from him being a soccer player.
That is
Wow.
amazing.
Yeah,
That does feel like I've already seen that in a movie.
yeah. For years he
I
got.
Maybe it's just his story.
You do not want to be a field goal kicker.
I
That
would think that
is,
would be a very hard job.
he got death threats his entire college career.
What?
Oh,
Yeah,
whoa. But I was thinking just the
you miss one
pressure.
field goal, it's that you're done. They're not friendly.
Wow.
It only takes a
That's
few
wild.
crazy people, I think. So,
Also, it's kind of a weird thing where you have to sit around and wait.
oh
Like, I
yeah,
just wondered what did that feel like? Like you're just waiting and waiting till this moment and then it's over in like a second. Like you don't have a lot of you're not like involved. And then you are
Mm.
super and then it's super important suddenly.
yeah.
I don't know how I do that.
All right.
And also like it seems like you kind of would feel like you weren't part of the team in a way because you weren't doing all the things they did.
Yeah, and then I mean, like I don't know if you ever play basketball or anything. I missed a free throw once that like lost us the game. Like it single handedly makes you feel like you're fully responsible.
Yeah,
You know? Yeah. But you guys are all doing kind of like a solo sport as artists.
Yeah.
true. Yeah, you can't really like say
Is
that it
that
was
is that
anyone
comforting for
else.
you, or does that stress you out? Because if you have a bad year, John, we're getting all your hair. If you have a bad year, sorry
Every single
to
one
be
of
so
them.
flippant about it, but yeah. But no, if you're having a bad year, it's like you're alone with it, kind of. Which I think that
Yeah.
is the
Yeah,
big argument for community. You know?
yeah.
Yeah,
I I mean, despite all my talk of saying I like time alone, I really miss being a part of a team, like because I played sports for
yeah.
so long. I definitely miss that. I wish there was a way for uh, illustration to be a team sport.
Do you
But
think working in film gives you some of that back?
yeah, definitely. That's one of the things I mean, again, despite me saying I like a lot of time alone, that feeling of being on a team is the best thing about making a film.
It's
That's
awesome, isn't it, Charlie? It's so much fun.
yeah, yeah, and seeing what other people bring to
Yeah,
an idea. I love that. There's a little bit of that in certain advertising
uh-huh.
agencies that I've worked at, but I
Yeah.
think a film is very, very
It's like
strong.
summer camp sometimes.
Yeah, it's like it is like summer camp. It's like a summer
It's like
camp
it seems
plus
like
a
a quick
circus.
bond.
Yeah, the bond happens really fast sometimes, where like you feel like you've known people for your whole life and you just,
Hmm.
just been working together for a couple of days. It's a really it's a very fun thing to be a part of.
John, a quick question before you check out this art. There was a question earlier asked, why are you drawing upside down? Or why are you working upside down? You're muted.
He's muted.
He's muted. He's like, why are they talking over me?
Bastards.
Oh,
I was putting a wash down and I just keep turning it to keep it wet in the right place. Um, I'm putting acrylic wash down over my drawing. And can you hear me now?
Yeah. Oh
yes.
yeah, yeah. We're listening. Sorry.
You
Yeah, you
don't
needed.
sound very
No,
interested.
you needed like a uh huh.
I needed something,
Yeah,
some kind
yeah,
of
yeah, yeah.
verification.
Wow.
I didn't want to interrupt your sentence
Yeah,
by
yeah.
like being the active listener.
Huh. You guys ready to see some art?
Yes.
Let's do it.
Yes.
Aaron broke the ice. Look at that.
Oh, nice work.
Perfect.
Very
Fun
nice.
stuff. Great stuff.
Great line work.
All right, let's check it out. Bola.
Nice, Bola.
Good
Whoa.
work. Oh, that's
Those are
cool.
Ooh.
wonderful. Great job.
Good expression.
Oh,
I
that's
love the
so
hair.
fun.
Nice.
Oh, lovely.
Very nice.
You could make that into a Frankenstein so easily.
So fun.
I love it. There you
Yes.
go. Love it. Soccer,
Oh,
soccer.
cool.
Oh, I love that you like lined it up that
Yeah.
way.
Yeah, yeah, right?
That's so cool.
Is that like a template that people are using? Like
No, no,
This
no.
is
He
just a
uses
video. He just
he makes
staged
them
it.
on
Yeah.
theme almost
Yeah.
Oh,
every week
really?
with post-it
Wow.
notes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Makes a little
so
video to
cool.
reveal a reveal video. Yeah.
Yeah,
It's the
and
That
it's
best.
is
always on
great.
theme. Oh, that's wonderful. Great expressions.
God, good stuff. Nice.
Very
Wonderful,
nice.
Anne.
Look at that.
Oh,
Nice,
Hey,
that's
Terry.
cool.
Terry.
Wow, Terry.
Oh yeah. Those
That's
minions.
good.
What are the minions? What's the
Yeah, the
minions?
minions. Oh, that's
Oh,
cool.
that's
I
really
like
nice.
that.
Terry's
Terry's doing that
coming
one.
through town 2 weeks from now.
Oh,
Ooh, let's do it.
I'm
lucky.
gonna meet Terry.
Let's do it. I would
Oh,
love it.
that's I'm jealous. That'll be great. Really nice,
Whoa,
Jen.
good
Oh, that's
stuff.
nice.
Good work.
Ooh,
Yeah.
whoa, that's good.
Yeah.
Good gouache work.
And look who could have been on
Oh,
the
I like
panel.
that.
Ah, beautiful.
Well, I'm
That's
glad she's
awesome.
Yeah.
not now.
Yeah, I'm glad she's not now. Yeah. Ooh, oof.
That's
Oof.
really cool.
Fantastic.
Yeah,
That's
What a deal
sorry.
with
great
that.
Sorry guys. I
design
think you guys
too.
all dodged a bullet.
So good.
Oh, Marcy.
Oh, love it,
Okay.
Marcy.
Yeah. I love it. Yeah. Those
Felicity.
the agua breaks. Yeah, I agree.
Oh,
Nobody
that's so
needs
funny.
nobody needs water. You're right, Felicity.
Oh, wonderful,
Oh,
Jeff.
I love it. I love the panels every week. Those are so good.
Mm-hmm.
It's amazing. Jacob. Oof.
Oh, that's great.
Wow, sweet.
Really
Oh,
nice.
awesome. Welcome.
Yay.
Keep drawing. That's what it's all
Yeah.
about.
You did
Yeah.
really good job. Great expressions. Nice,
Mm-hmm.
Anne.
Nice.
Oh, that's
Oof. Oh,
I
great.
nice too.
love it.
Oh, that's really fun, Terry.
Ah, Jeff.
Jeff, you get so much done. That's
There's not
really
enough.
cool
Yeah.
Not
too.
enough paper in the world for this guy.
That's
Go sports ball.
cool,
Yeah.
Cora.
Oh, I like that
Nice. Really
too.
great movement on that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
That's
beautiful.
cool. That's really nice. Watercolor.
Oh, cool. Bop.
Oh, yeah.
Good
So
stuff.
fun.
Oh, and the trophy. Nice.
You got it all in. Oh, cool.
Very
Whoa,
Good
that's
cool.
job,
awesome.
Sander. Even added the stars. Lovely.
Here we go.
Yeah.
Good work. Oh, look.
Awesome. We did get them all done.
No kidding. Wow.
That's
Adding
cool.
color. Nice. Oh boy.
Oh, those are beautiful
Yeah.
drawings.
Nice work.
Really nice. Oh,
Oh
that's cool,
boy,
Robert.
Very
Robert.
cool.
Yeah.
Wow. Good stuff.
Fantastic. Ooh, nice,
Still not
That's
Morgan.
really nice.
still
Holy
not
cow.
done. What are you talking
That looks
about?
amazing.
That
Yeah.
looks done to me. That looks beautiful.
But keep
Look
working.
at that.
Yeah.
Oh, those are great, Andy.
Ooh.
I love that you still have multiple supplies and you're like, oh, but I'm out
Yeah.
of town. I don't have that much. Andy, it was awesome. Oh, that's good,
That's
Rebecca.
nice.
Yeah, the cope of like what people add. I love the context of their drawing. It's
Yeah, yeah. And I
hilarious.
was like,
Yeah.
those look great. And I hear three materials and you're out of town
Yeah.
and you brought all that with you. Oh, cool. I love it. Yes.
Oh, I
Brother in
like that.
cardboard. Way to go, Randy.
Nice.
Yeah. The background
What if it
Oh,
was a
too there is
Wheaties
really good.
box?
Valerie.
Whoa, Valerie.
Oh, that would be so on point.
Yeah, right. I love
Very
that.
Oh,
nice.
that's cool.
I try to always zoom in on you have more than one figure on a page.
Great job. Ooh, wow.
I like
Wow.
that.
It's lovely.
Hey, what a good one to end on. We didn't promote the school too much or do any ad reads during the episode tonight, but I do want to let people know that we have a very special announcement. Art of the Cover, Edward Kinsella's like long-awaited class that everybody always wanted, and they always say, when will it be available on demand? I've gotten messages about this for like 2 years now. It's available on demand now.
Ooh,
So if you go to
Cool.
learn.visualartspassage.com, I'll drop it in the chat, but it's going to end really soon. So grab it now. Don't wait. Check it out. It's on demand. It's really accessible. What a fun night, y'all. I really had a good time. We are coming back next week with a new theme. We'll be drawing with all of you again. Please be the friend that brings a friend and draw with us.
have fun watching World Cup, everybody.
Yeah.
All right. Great night, everyone. Thank you.
Yeah, Charlie,
Thanks,
Cassandra,
everybody.
John.
Good to
Have a
see
Thank
nice
y'all.
weekend.
you.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.